Well, it's a sign of the times, really, that one child in every classroom in Australia has been conceived through IVF. But while reproductive technology has brought so much joy to so many families out there, there's new research that's found that babies conceived with medical assistance are twice as likely to be stillborn or to be premature. Today, medical expert Dr. Ric joins us now with more details. Very alarming stats, I think, when you read them on face value.
Yes, on face value. I think we have to be very careful of studies like this for two reasons. One, because there's a small number only included in this study of IVF pregnancies to draw conclusions from. And the study finished back in 2002, looked at babies conceived through the 80s, 90s and up to 2002. And we've done a lot of different things over the last 10 to 12 years in IVF, so hopefully for the better. But these figures do warrant further investigation. It would imply that if you have assisted conception, then you have a slightly higher risk of problems around the delivery time. We need to keep it in perspective. If you have a baby naturally conceived and you get to 20 weeks in the pregnancy, a 99.5% chance your baby will be born alive without problems. If you have IVF, it's down to 98.9%. So we're still talking a very yes, it's a higher risk, but it's so small in the scheme of things. Interesting, this study said that if you had infertility and you didn't seek treatment and you managed to fall pregnant yourself over the next few years.
How do they lessen these stats for themselves? How do they reduce this outcome?
Well, I think if you're aware,
Can you even?
well, I think if you're aware that you're dealing with a couple who've had infertility problems, and you go along and you get pregnant and you go to your obstetrician, then I think there are several things that obstetrician can do. He can monitor that pregnancy much more closely and perhaps get the baby out around that due date, because we're pretty certain of the dates and there's not a lot of point in allowing that pregnancy to go much longer. So there are several things that can be done to lessen those risks.
So it's definitely a patient and doctor approach there for both.
Very much so. So this study has at least raised a lot of questions. I don't think it's alarming. It just tells, we need to tell patients that these risks exist, but a lot will take these small risks to have that benefit of a child.
The more information you're armed with.
Absolutely.
All right, Dr. Ric Gordon, thank you very much.